There are forces on Earth so massive and so overwhelming that even the most powerful technology humanity has ever created looks insignificant beside them. Yet in the era when human confidence reached its highest point, when we split atoms, bent metals, and reached beyond the atmosphere, one haunting question returned again and again. If we can manipulate energy at the scale of stars, can we finally control the weather? That question became deadly real the year a storm unlike anything in human history began forming in the distant Pacific. Meteorologists named it Storm Leviathan, a monstrous system with sustained winds far beyond Category 17 and an energy output equal to more than 1 million nuclear detonations. As satellite images grew more terrifying by the hour, the International Strategic Environmental Command, ISEC, called for an emergency summit. In that meeting, an idea surfaced, wild, ambitious, and dangerously tempting. Instead of fighting the storm from the ground, why not change the storm itself? Why not use artificial energy to disrupt its thermal engine? Not with bombs, not with rockets, but with something far cleaner and infinitely more controlled. Project Helios, a superstructure designed to focus sunlight into the atmosphere with unimaginable intensity, creating a massive artificial heat spike capable of destabilizing the hurricane's core. For the first time in history, humanity believed it had built a tool powerful enough to challenge nature. Far out at sea, the Helios platform rose like a metallic island, a titan of mirrors and equations. When the system activated, a blinding column of concentrated solar energy pierced the sky. Temperatures inside the column skyrocketed, creating a vertical wound of heat through the lower atmosphere. For a moment, it seemed to work. Storm Leviathan's eye began to wobble. Pressure patterns shifted. Screens inside the ISEC control room flashed with green indicators. For a breathless moment, the world witnessed something that felt like the first step toward mastering the sky. But storms are not machines. They are living engines fueled by heat, moisture, and chaos. And chaos never reacts the way we expect. The concentrated heat from Helios did not weaken the storm. It fed it. The imbalance triggered a massive suction of surrounding air, accelerating the vortex. Winds increased by 20%, then 40%. The storm reorganized itself into a tighter, more dangerous structure. One scientist whispered in disbelief, "We didn't weaken the storm. We evolved it." Within hours, Leviathan surged with a strength never recorded in atmospheric history. It changed direction, turning sharply toward the Helios platform, drawn by the thermal disturbance like a predator sensing prey. The storm hit the structure with unimaginable force, tearing away towers of mirrors and hurling them upward. Those shattered pieces became airborne blades, catching lightning and spinning inside the vortex. A terrifying spiral of reflective shards, glowing in flashes of blue and white. From space, the storm looked alive. Cities across the coastline initiated full evacuation. The world watched in horror as the greatest scientific experiment ever attempted collapsed under the weight of nature's response. Helios, the technological hope for weather control, was destroyed in minutes. Another reminder that ambition cannot rewrite the laws of physics. Storm Leviathan eventually weakened and died far out in the open ocean, leaving behind a trail of destruction not caused by landfall, but by humanity's attempt to challenge it. In the darkened control center, as the final data streams faded, someone finally broke the silence. Maybe we weren't trying to control the storm at all. Maybe we were just trying to control our fear of it. The official report that followed was brief, cold, and unforgettable. The limitation was not natural force. The limitation was human understanding. In the end, the greatest storms we face are not made of wind or rain, but of ambition, colliding with the immovable boundaries of nature. Because some forces on this planet are not meant to be conquered, only respected.